or Blu-rays where that came from. So, yeah, I will start my Oscar movie marathon here pretty soon. So, I just, I don't know, I just wanted to take a little bit of a break, I guess, for a few weeks, a little bit. But now I have another regular Blu-ray unboxing video here. Well, technically 2 new ones and 3 used ones, but it still kind of counts as adding this to your collection and stuff like that. But kind of getting a little bit of used to doing these videos. But oh well, what else can you say? It's just been hot for the past few days, and it just needs a bit more cooling down, I must say. But anyways, I do have, of course, 5 of them here. 3 of them are used, I think I said. 2 of them are new. And kind of like the last time, I did purchase some places. I actually purchased, actually yesterday, I went to go to a little bit of a shopping spree a little bit throughout yesterday, and I had decided to see what Blu-rays they have in stock in some of the places, and I did got 1 in BAM, and I did got 2 at Elite Games, which is the place where I got my used Blu-rays of Kubo and the Two Strings and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I found 2 new ones there. And there are 2 of them that I did got new, fresh, from one at Rite Aid, one at a different Rite Aid, not the one I got where the last Blu-ray video I did, and one at Wise Markets, which they had a little bit of a small Blu-ray section, a little bit right in front of the cashier stands in my local Wises, which was a bit disappointed and had a lot of movies I've seen, but there was one I was so glad I got. But starting up with the 2 I got at Elite Games, the first one I was kind of considering if I wanted this or not, and after thinking about it, I kind of did, because I did do a review on this one, and I'm not afraid to say this, but I did end up purchasing from 2017 by Tom McGrath from DreamWorks, The Boss Baby. Yep, I did purchase this film. If you have seen my review, I did consider this a bit underrated. Yeah, this movie has a lot of issues. It does. It does have some issues. And this one I got the Blu-ray and DVD. I didn't get the digital code here because since, as I said, this was used. But it's just the fact is that what I kind of, as I said in the review, there are so many issues it has. Not a great script, a lot of bad jokes, cartoony garbage animation, but for some reason, the reason why I consider this underrated is the performances and the heart between Tim and Boss Baby. So, yeah, that's why I ended up purchasing this with, yeah, and of course, remember, this was an Oscar-nominated movie in a year when showed how 2017 was a bad year for animation. So you can check out that review. It's not that professional, I would say, as it is, but that was just my second year. But yeah, I haven't really explored much of the regular Blu-rays a lot recently because I've been focusing on more of my Criterions, but still, I don't know when I'll get the time. But yeah, if you're wondering if I'm looking forward to Family Business, I don't know about that trailer. Do I think it's going to be an Oscar-nominated movie? Even though the first one did get in? Well, with the nomination voting change ever since last award season, not this past one, for the 2019 movies, where it's now the short films and feature animation branch, and members of the Academy across all branches, but they had some specific roles, because in 2017 and 2018 they let everybody vote for the nomination ballot, and that's the reason why The Boss Baby and Ferdinand got those Oscar nominations instead of the Lego Batman movie or some of the indie films like The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales, The Girl Without Hands, or A Silent Voice. So yeah, but I did consider this a bit underrated. Would I revisit this again? Not recently, but if the second one ends up being something, I might, but revisit this just if I feel like watching the second one, but when that comes out, but I don't know. The next one is a little bit of a lighter one. This is a Disney Blu-ray, and not an animated one, but nope. This is the John Lee Hancock 2013 biopic, Saving Mr. Banks. Yeah, this is the other one I got out of Light Games, which is, of course, about the early stages of the production of Mary Poppins through the perspective of P.L. Travers. And, I guess probably the original owner, I think, either had, like, I don't know if it came with a bonus disc or not, like, no, it doesn't say, it just Blu-ray and digital HD copies, so, I'm guessing it came with the DVD, I'm guessing, because, this is all what it came with. But like I said, this is a used one, but I still got the Blu-ray itself. It actually is a decent movie. It's not like one of the best biopics of something about a Disney production, and yeah, I'm surprised that the original owner kept the slipcover. That's what it is. I had a brain fart there, but there are some issues it does have. There are some great moments, but especially Paul Giamatti as Ralph, the cab driver, the Let's Go Fly a Kite scene. But it is definitely good that I ended up getting this one. If there was any Disney biopic I really wish they should do is a biopic of the animator strike of 1941, where looking at the perspectives of both Walt Disney and Art Babbitt. Which I kind of meant, but the thing is, if Disney wants to portray Walt as a person against unionizing the animators, that could be that would not put Disney in a good thing. But keep in mind, that would still be a good concept if they make a biopic of the Disney animator strike, and also to show that Walt Disney himself was not 100% perfect. Like, they tried a little bit with him, with his little, like, had one scene with him almost smoking, although we didn't fully see it, but, they could have done a little bit, portrayed Walt a little bit better, but they just don't want to show negative aspects to themselves, especially how, of course, they never revealed if P.L. Travers liked it or not in the end of the movie, when in actuality she really hated it. The next two ones are the ones that are kind of like minted fresh. The first one is the one I got at one of the Rite Aids, and that is another Disney movie, and that is, well, technically Disney, but not really, but in the realms of Star Wars, The Last Jedi. I did end up getting The Last Jedi, of course. And once again, this doesn't come with the digital code, but it does come with the Blu-ray bonus. But I did, of course, have The Rise of Skywalker on Blu-ray, but I don't have The Last Jedi or The Force Awakens until I got this one. I know, of course, there are the other Star Wars Blu-rays that are available, but I just don't like those covers. Like, they don't look that good. Like, unless it's, like, they legit almost, like, you go to, like, The Rise of Skywalker 1 or this original release of The Last Jedi Blu-ray. Like, this cover is good compared to the re-released Star Wars Blu-rays. But, I am a person that also did like this film. I think I said this before about The Rise of Skywalker. There are three different aspects, what I liked the best about each of the sequel trilogy. The first one, The Force Awakens, was on J.J. Abrams directing. The Last Jedi here with Rian Johnson's writing. And The Rise of Skywalker with the performances from Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, and Oscar Isaac, and Adam Driver, and like all those other performances in the film. Here, it's of course, well, as I said, it's how Rian Johnson really took the writing very interesting here. Now, like a person is a person that does like Last Jedi, but says Knives Out is overrated. So yeah, I am a person that's on the positive side here. I really like how this was well done with how this intense build up between the rival, like the discussions between Rey and Kylo Ren throughout the second film, and seeing a little bit more of the Luke Skywalker part of it as well. And of course, I did not mind the Kelly Marie Tran and I forgot her, Rosa. I believe that's her character's name. The Rosa and Finn relationship that was going on. I really thought that was really well done, and even J.J. Abrams said that was the best part of The Last Jedi. And it kind of sucks that what Lucasfilms, and especially I think Kathleen Kennedy, which she's been getting a lot of hate recently with Lucasfilms, with the Star Wars fans, like especially the Star Wars fans, like they really treated Kelly Marie Tran badly. Like bullying is not okay. I really did enjoy the performances here, but it's just Johnson's script writing is just what makes this movie so good. And the next one I bought, this one was the one I bought at my local Wise Markets, and this is actually a 2016 movie, and it actually stars one of my celebrity crushes, and which in this case is my American actor celebrity crush, Haley Steinfeld, in The Edge of 17. I was so excited I found this at Wise's. Yep, it is nearly digital and DVD and Blu-ray and stuff like that. I watched this film. I believe it was on Netflix when it was on Netflix, and Steinfeld's performance really is interesting. Although all the casting who play all the young actors who are playing the high school students are basically like college-age students that are playing high school students. You know what I mean? Like when 21s or like people around their like post-high school graduating years would play high school students. You know, like college students playing high school students. Like, why can't you actually legit get people around high school ages to play these characters? Like, I don't know what's the problem. But although she was like about to be 19 when the movie came out, so she was like nearing post-graduated years. Unless she was 18 by the time they were filming it. So I can understand if they were 18 by the time she was 18 when they were filming this movie. And Steinfeld did got a Globe nomination for Best Motion Picture Musical or Actress in a Motion Picture Musical Comedy, which she lost to Emma Stone in La La Land, which Stones definitely deserved that win. Although I did not have not seen Rules Don't Apply, the only other film of that lineup that I had not seen because I saw 20th Century Woman, Florence Foster Jenkins, and of course La La Land. But this is definitely a great one, of course. Like, yeah, as I think I've said this, I'm not really like a Haley Steinfeld buff on her music career, but more of her film career. Although this and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse are the only two movies I know she's in that I've seen, because I've not seen yet the Coen Brothers version of True Grit, which she got an Oscar nomination. Oh yeah, I did saw the 2013 I think it was the 2013 Romeo and Juliet, where she was the one who starred as Juliet. So yeah, that's 3. I'm not really looking forward to Into the Spider-Verse 2 for some unknown reason, because it's a love aspect. I really don't know how that's going to be when it turns out, because right now we just don't know. But I will admit I did actually have a great time with this movie. Woody Harrelson is, of course, is great, and I did love Aaron, I believe, is the dude's name that is in Nadine's history class, which is the character that Steinfeld's played. Especially, I love the scenes with them together, and I love Aaron's name. Aaron, like when he found out that Nadine wants to come over and swim in the pool, he just gets an automatic yes reaction, which that's definitely why it's, of course, so a funny aspect of the movie. I think that's probably my favorite laugh of the entire movie. It's just like, that's awesome. Like the pool scene is definitely like probably my favorite scenes in the movie for this movie. So and the student film festival thing. And now we come into a movie that I am so glad I found this at Books A Million. It's a used Blu-ray, of course, so you might see like a little bit of a torn up Walmart tag in here, because I said this did not, I'm guessing this was originally bought at Walmart when it came out, but now it was at BAM in stock, since I said this is a used Blu-ray. This was a movie I recently saw. If you've been following me on my social media pages on Instagram or Twitter, you might know which movie I'm talking about. This movie just really got me, and that is from Steven Chbosky's directorial debut from 2012, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh my gosh. Of course, this was Chbosky adapted his 1999 novel, the same name. It stars, oh man, even the digital code's still here. Nice. And it stars, and it stars Logan Miller, Emma Watson, one of her first roles out after the Harry Potter series, and Ezra Miller before he became Flash in the DC Extended Universe, and even has a small Paul Rudd before he became Ant-Man, has a very small role in the movie, which I really wish that character had more screen time, but oh my gosh. Because the thing is, with the perks of being a Wallflower here, this is a movie that really got me. This is like one of those fewest movies that I never really, like, that got me a little bit of an emotional feeling. Originally, I was thinking about doing a review in it, but now I'm planning on it. I'm probably, like, not immediately, but, I want to make a video about an aspect of the film, which is the relationship between, Charlie and Sam, Logan Lerman and Emma Watson's character, about the whole synopsis of their relationship throughout the movie, because it is very interesting. I originally wanted to do a full legit review of the film, like on essay form, but it would be a little bit too difficult, because there are some aspects that I didn't really connect with, but I really understand it, like with Charlie's relationship with his late aunt, and also with, not really a spoiler, but Patrick, Logan Lerman's character, is actually gay in the movie, since this movie is setting around the early 1990s. And those two aspects really were not the ones that hit me personally, but I did understand it. It's just more like the relationship between these two, and I really could go more into full synopsis of the video, more in this video, but like, or that video I would love to make, but right now I kind of have, like, know what to talk about, but I'm just putting that on hold, not also because of this little break I had a little bit on YouTube, but also so I can try to get those Oscar reviews ready soon. So I just want to, man, like, this should, like, I don't know why. I could really just go on this movie all day, but I don't want to waste any more time. Yeah, I know I'm not really that enthusiastic it was, because, of course, like I said, I took a little bit of a break of making videos, a little bit, and maybe still a little bit, like, just come a little bit in and out with a little bit of a couple of Blu-ray stuff. Like, I have my next Criterion package that will be on its way, so expect another Blu-ray unboxing from that. I'm out in the 70s, by the way, but, oh man, I'm just so glad I just got this yesterday, and I'm just so blown away by it. But with that being said, I know this seems a little unprofessional, but like I said, I just wanted to take a little bit of a break a little bit, and also next week I will be getting my second vaccination shot, and technically I would be fully vaccinated, but I'd still have to wait like 2 weeks after I get the second dose, because you still kind of have to wear a mask a little bit 2 weeks after you got the second one. So I will be fully vaccinated in about the 3rd week of June. So that will be one positive thing. But with that being said, thank you for watching this. I know, like I said, I'm not professional, but comment down below if you've seen any of these movies, and make sure you're following me on my social media pages. And I will hopefully, not also you'll see me in the next Criterion Blu-ray unboxing video, but I'll hopefully get those Oscar reviews in production. So with that said, see you later.